All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we're going to decode a symbol that's absolutely crucial for anyone who wants to be a real estate professional in the Philippines. We're talking about the official seal of the PRBRES. That's the Professional Regulatory Board of Real Estate Service. Now, if you're gearing up for your boards, you're going to want to pay close attention.
So you've probably seen this seal a million times, right? It's on licenses, documents, it's everywhere. But have you ever really stopped to break down what it all means? Let's dive in, because understanding these symbols isn't just about passing an exam. It's about understanding the core principles that will guide your entire career.
Okay, here's how we're going to tackle this to make it super easy to remember. We'll start with the big picture stuff, the symbols of land and nation. Then we'll zoom into the symbols of the profession itself. After that, we'll talk about the higher level ideas, the symbols of growth and ethics. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with a quick review.
All right, first up, let's dig into the foundational symbols. These are the ones that anchor the entire profession to our country and, well, to the very land we're standing on.
Okay, so right off the bat, front and center, you've got the map of the Philippines. Super straightforward, right? This immediately grounds the whole thing in our national context. It's basically saying this profession serves the Philippine archipelago. No question about it.
And check out the colors. They're not just there to look pretty. We're talking red, white, blue, and yellow. That's the Philippine flag right there. It's a very clear and proud statement, tying the real estate service directly to the spirit of our nation.
Then, look down at the base. You see that symbol for land? That's the bedrock. I mean, literally and figuratively. It's the foundation of everything we do in real estate. It's a simple but powerful reminder. No land, no business.
So, let's just recap that real quick. These first symbols are all about setting the stage. You've got the map, the colors, and the land. It's basically saying you're a professional in the Philippines for the Philippines working with the land. Simple as that. Okay, so now that we've got the foundation down, let's zoom in a bit. What about the symbols that represent what you actually do every single day? This is the nuts and bolts of your practice. See those buildings popping up from the land? Those are the structures. They represent all the improvements, the value you add that turns a piece of dirt into a home, an office, or a whole community. And it's not just one type of building either. The seal shows a whole range: residential, industrial, commercial, even institutional. It's a shout out to the full scope of what you'll be dealing with in your career. But here's something cool. It's not all about concrete and steel. See the trees and fruits? That's super important because it reminds us that real estate also covers our vital agricultural lands and their produce. It's the whole shebang. Okay, now this next part is really interesting because this symbol, this one's about you. See those green lines that are kind of wrapping around and connecting everything? That's us. That's the real estate service practitioners. And it's not just one role, it's everybody. Those lines represent the whole team: consultants, appraisers, brokers, and salespersons, everyone working together. You're the connective tissue, the backbone that holds the entire industry together. All right, so we've covered the where and the what. Now let's get into the why. This is about the bigger picture, the aspirational ideas and the ethical principles that have to guide every single move you make. So look at the top of the seal. You can't miss that big, bright sun with its rays shooting out. It's a classic symbol, right? It stands for life, light, and a whole lot of optimism for the nation and its people. But notice this. It's not just any sun, it's a rising sun. And that's key. It signifies your active role, your vital role, really, in pushing the country forward, whether that's socially, politically, or economically. That is a huge responsibility on your shoulders. The colors here are also packed with meaning. Gold isn't just for show. It represents the high ethical standards you've got to live by, which in turn leads to prosperity. And that blue you see throughout the seal? That's all about the spirit of service. And let's not forget green. We saw it with the practitioners, with you, and with the agricultural elements. It's a clear signal about your commitment to the environment and ecology. It's a mandate to be a responsible steward of our natural resources. All right, let's put this all together. Time for a quick fire review to really hammer these points home so you'll remember them for your exams. Okay, if you remember nothing else, remember these 5 things. The map is your nation. The structures, that's your work. The green lines are your role as a practitioner. The sun represents your impact on the country. And finally, gold is all about your ethics. Let's run that back. Nation, work, role, impact, ethics. Got it?
So you see, this is way more than just a logo you slap on a business card. It's really a professional creed. Think of it as a visual contract that spells out your duties, your principles, and the incredible power you have to help shape our country.
So what's the bottom line here? The seal sets the standard. It tells the whole story of what it means to be a real estate pro in the Philippines. And the real question, the one you should take with you into your career, is this: how are you going to embody these principles every single day?